Howdy Crossroads, and welcome back to week 4 of Crossroads Football Live. I'm your host, Gino Perez, and right off the top, we're going to head down to Poth, where sports reporter Tanya Chalikian will give us the latest on the game of the week. Tanya?
Last week, Coach, you guys were down 14-0. Tonight, you guys come out strong early, take the lead 14-0. Tell me about the adjustments you guys made tonight.
Well, we talked to the team after last week's game, about having a slow start, and you can't come to Poth and do the same thing. And we knew we were going to have a battle on our hands with these guys. It's always a tough place to play here. They have a lot of tradition. I'm really proud of the way our offense came out, and then started out a little slow defensively, but we're able to make some adjustments and played really well the second half.
Speaking of defense and the second half, Coach, talk to me about their performance in that half.
Well, I thought it was absolutely great. They didn't do much against us in the second half, just typically because our guys started playing more physical, started getting to the football. That's things we weren't doing in the first half. We were letting them get outside on us and weren't playing fast enough, so we challenged them at halftime. We made a few adjustments on the line and forced them to go outside a little more to where we had some guys, and it really paid off for us.
2 safeties in the span of 3 minutes. Coach, have you ever seen that in your coaching career?
No, I haven't. That's a great compliment. All the credit goes to our punter, Dalton Patton, because 2 great punts inside the 5-yard line to help us with that. And, then our guys on defense go and they know the situation right there. There's an opportunity to make a big play, and they stepped up both times and got the 2 safeties.
You guys continue undefeated. Coach, where do you go from here now for next week?
Well, we're still trying to get better. There's a lot of things we got to fix. We're still making a lot of mistakes, defensively and offensively. And, we're going to look at the film. And when you play quality opponents like this, they teach you a lot about yourself. And it's like I told the kids after the game, if we allow ourselves to keep getting better, we can keep building it every week.
Well, I feel like you guys are on the right track, Coach. Congratulations and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Gino, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Tanya. Now we'll head on for our highlights for the game of the week between the top 10 ranked Poth Pirates and the number 2 ranked Shiner Comanches. And to start the game, Shiner would just be off to the races, hands the ball off to Doug Brooks, who follows his brother and is just plowing over people. Get off me. Well, Dalton said, you know what? It's my turn. When he takes the ball, he shoots out of the cannon and he's off to the races. Nothing like thunder and lightning for the 43-yard score. And the Pirates, though, they were looking to get something going on offense, running it up the middle. Nothing stopped by the defense, like Coach Bedeker said, and a fumble. Shiner would pick it up. Dalton, again, causing problems on both sides of the ball. Next possession, Dalton again scoring with a little hurdle right there, showing off his track moves, going up 13-0. Poth looking to go to the air this time. Getting the snap, quarterback tosses it to his right side, and the running back decides to chuck it deep. But it's just out of reach. Good play by number 11 there for Shiner. But a running back here for Poth, breaking off tacklers with a tough run with the score. And Shiner's Eli Frick would score a pick 6, which is how Shiner scored their 3rd touchdown of the half. Undefeated Shiner will play Burton at home next week, getting the win 39-10 over the top-ranked Poth Pirates. And it was all Yoakum in the first half of play as they welcomed the Needville Blue Jays. The Blue Jays tried to get something going on the offensive side of the ball with the quarterback here, making people miss, but he drops it and it's scooped and scored by the Bulldogs defender, who takes it all the way nearly 45 yards for the touchdown. Go Bulldogs. The Bulldogs would keep the pressure going with a handoff to the running back. Keep going, young fella, breaking tackles, following his blockers all the way for the 48-yard touchdown run. Bulldogs keeping it going with another run by the quarterback here. Follow his blocker, what you're taught to do, for 20 yards there before he's pushed out of bounds. And the 3rd touchdown of the night for the Bulldogs with another quarterback run right up the middle for a nearly 45 touchdown run. Yoakum would go on the road to face Navasota Rattlers after their 41-14 win over the Needville Blue Jays. Well, that's all we got for you for the first half. But don't worry, we'll have more highlights coming to you after the break.
Palace Bingo is open and our customers' health is our main concern. We installed UV lights in our building for your safety. These UV lights kill harmful germs in the air and combat COVID-19. Plus, our employees have masks on Hand sanitizer stations are available, and we have plenty of room for each of our guests to enjoy. We also sanitize the hall after each session. And don't forget, our UV lights keep the air clean. Palace Bingo, where friends meet friends and friends win money.
Where friends meet friends.
An automobile purchase is a big deal, so it's great to work with people you can trust. At Honda of Victoria, our staff is full of faces you'll likely recognize. Like Business Development Manager Barbara Gonzalez. Barbara coordinates customer appointments, and her warm personality will put a smile on your face. Finance Manager Glenn Davis puts together deals with the lenders, and they love them as much as you will. So remember, our people make the difference at Honda of Victoria on North Navarro at Huvar Street across from the Hilton Garden Inn.
Hi folks, Greg at Full of Pep. Just like you, we're pet parents and animal lovers too. Here at Full of Pep, we carry a full line of premium pet foods including Victor, Taste of the Wild, and High Point among others. No matter your pet's age, activity level, or dietary restrictions, we've got you covered. We also stock a large selection of pet toys, beds, and pet supplies to keep your fur babies clean and happy. Come see us at 1551 North Esplanade in Cuero or online at fullofpep.com.
And welcome back to Crossroads Football Live. Let's jump into the Cuero Gobblers as they face off against the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year. That's the Navarro Panthers. Navarro on their own 31-yard line, handing the ball off, but the Cuero defense come up with a big stop, and that would be big for giving them great field position. Jerry Rosette throws it down the field to LeBron Johnson, who takes the ball inside the 20, and Cuero just finishes off with a toss to Justin Belvin. And on a play here, which should have been like an offside call, but Navarro runs the play anyway. Refs say that's okay, you can just run it. He gets taken all the way inside the 25-yard line. And Navarro would take the ball again, just give it to the big man, let him work, and he runs it right up the middle, score 13-7. And with 10 minutes left in the game, quarterback rolls out to his right, throws the ball down the field to number 30, but Jeremiah Wilson of Cuero picks it off. Rose then would throw a short pass right here to his receiver, but he would drop it running with it, and Navarro would come up with it. This would be the upset of the day. This game went down to the wire. The Panthers eat the Gobblers 29-27 after a last-second field goal. Cuero will play Somerset Bulldogs next week at home. The Refugio Bobcats are looking to prove that last week's close game was an outlier. Tonight they played against the SABINAL YELLOWJACKETS. The Bobcats came out with a vengeance, running a reverse play and from 13 yards out, and they would score that play. The cameraman here is a little behind, but that would be 6-0. Refugio again after a YELLOWJACKETS fumble. Bobcats jet sweep, and he takes it all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Bobcats would just rush it right up the middle and go for the score. They would go for the 2 and make it 14-0 after the missed field goal. Bobcats in the first from the 40. Refugio just run it right up the middle again, and he just does work, cutting to the outside. This game got out of hand super quick. Refugio 21-0. Bobcats again with the ball. Heseltine drops back, tosses it, but it's picked off. Linebacker for SABINAL trying to get some momentum going, but with a punt, they just hand it to the outside again, and Refugio showing why they're the #1 ranked team in the state. 61 yards all the way to the house. Just look at this score, 78-0 for Refugio Bobcats beating SABINAL. That game would end with a running clock. The Bobcats will face the Crystal City Javelinas for Week 5, looking to stay undefeated there. Now we head to the ¡6 ranked Hallettsville Brahmas as they play the Rice Consolidated Raiders for the 31st time in school history. First play of the day, first play of the roll right here is a 54-yard pass, what would be from Trace Patek to Damian Hartwell. He takes it all the way down the sideline, cutting back into the middle, making people miss, cut back to the outside. Like I said, this would end in a 54-yard play right there, just inside the 10. Second play of the highlight, handing it off to Price Pruitt for 6 yards, making it 7-0, Hallettsville with the lead. Hallettsville back with the ball. A 19-yard wide receiver screen to the outside. He hits the sideline. You ain't catching him. From Patek to Decarius Bedford to make it 14-0. Hallettsville with another screen right up the middle. to Pruitt, who makes it 21-0, and it's all Brahmas. The Brahmas will play the Schulenburg Shorthorns at home after they dominate this one 54-3 over the Rice Consolidated Raiders. Now to the number 7 ranked Industrial Cobras. They battled the Tidehaven Tigers tonight. Here we'll start with a run right to the left side here. Oh, excuse me, they tricked me. Number 2, the quarterback fakes everybody, and he takes it 75 yards down the sideline. Good luck, nobody's catching him. Matthew Davis, 7-0 Industrial. Tidehaven quarterback Logan Crow tries to get it in the end zone, but it's stopped on fourth down, causing it to be 7-0 still. But Davis' pass, he finds another wide open man, and is he gonna go? No, he's gonna get tackled inside the 20. Oh man, what a close one. They settle for a field goal there, 10-0. Davis runs for another touchdown to the left side. This time it's for 22 yards. Camera people just looking all over for that one. Industrial now go 3-1 on the year. They'll play Mathis as they beat the Tidehaven Tigers 45-10. Next up are the Ganado Indians and the Palacios Sharks. It was homecoming for the Sharks. Let's see what happened here. Kyle Burris Guerrero with the snap, bunks into his running back, but powers his way in for the score, 21-14 after half. Next possession again, Burris Guerrero just fighting his way in for the second touchdown of the half, 28-14. Indians beginning to run away with it, but Palacios hand the ball up the middle, and he makes a break for the outside, and he is gone. 47 yards all the way for the score, 28-14. Now, Industrial trying to get something going, but they fumble the ball, and it's Palacios' ball. They come back, and Palacios looking to make something happen on a desperation heave, and it's picked off. Ganado would take the ball there, but that is unfortunate for them. Ganado would get the win, 40-21. Ganado is now 2-2, and they'll be back at home against East Bernard, and Palacios will be on the road against Aransas Pass. Now, if you missed it last night, the East Titans faced off against the number 5 ranked team in the state, the Veterans Memorial Eagles. On the first play of the game, Tracy Jones takes off from their own 42 and takes the ball all the way for 58-yard TD run, putting the Titans behind early 7-0. Veterans Memorial again looking to score, rolling to his right, passes it to Alejandro Guerrero for the score, 15-0. On the ensuing kickoff, Terrence Terrell gets the ball, breaking tackles, spinning, and taking the score all the way for the touchdown score, now 15-7. East with another chance to score. Jaden Williams trying to get out of some pressure, rolling, spinning, throws it, but that's not a very good play into the arms of the Vets player. Pick 6, 27-3, Vets there. Williams trying to make up for it. That last pick he throws, stumbling around again, heaves it up, and this time it's to Terrence Terrell for the touchdown. Man, they had a good connection. This would be his 3rd touchdown of the night right here for Terrell. What a day he had. The Eagles would go on to win though, 63-22. East plays Flower Bluff next week. Now we'll go on to the rest of the scores. The St. Joe Flyers get beat by VLECK after they had to reschedule their game, 34-13. The El Campo Ricebirds stomp Wharton 70-21. Goodness gracious, what a score there. The Edna Cowboys fall after a tough game to the Columbus Cardinals. And here we go, the Goliad Tigers will be at home against Edna next week after they fall to the Bishop Badgers right there. Sacred Heart Indians winning 42 over the Louise Hornets, 42-13. Good game there. And Bloomington with the 2nd win of the year. They win 22-6 over the RUNGE YELLOWJACKETS. Good job, Bloomington. And the Yorktown Wildcats fall to Stockdale, 21-30. Oh goodness. And if you were wondering about Victoria West, their game, they have a bye, and Calhoun Sand Crabs, their game got canceled due to Hurricane Nicholas. But that's all we got for you tonight. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you here next week.